DeMeco. This guy did what we say McDaniel should do with the Dolphins. DeMeco turned down the Vikings. We thought it was because Harbaugh was going to go there. No, they took basically the Mike McDaniel of the Rams, Kevin O'Connell, some offensive coordinator who doesn't call plays. That's who they hired. And DeMeco came back. He's got unfinished business. What do you think?
I respect the hell out of this decision for many reasons. The first being just finishing your training, right? If you go back to Luke Skywalker and Yoda, right? That's what this feels like. Is he left? If you went to Minnesota, it would be leaving early before your training's complete. It's dangerous. Whereas coming back sends a message that I'm not done developing myself. I'm not where I want to be before I take that shot at a head coaching position. To me, it speaks to personal confidence in his ability to continue producing as a defensive coordinator, confidence that he will absolutely get another shot at being a head coach. And then the second part to me is the message it sends to the players. Like, we didn't get to where we wanted to be, and I'm not done with you guys yet. Like, we are a unit, we are together, and we are going to achieve that Super Bowl victory as one. And it sends that message of not being happy with the end of 2021.
I love that. And I hope that's all that it is. But to me, it's probably more than that. I think it's most likely he found out that he wasn't going to get that job and they were more interested in someone else, maybe the guy they hired, and that he was probably going to be put in this Brian Flores sham interview situation. He already had one. And you know what? If that's the case, I salute him too for not going any further with that. You don't need to do that. You are going to be a head coach and you don't have to help the Vikings, break the rules or whatever they did. I don't know what they did, but I'm glad there's a lot of layers to this, and I respect DeMeco on all of them. In terms of this coming back to the 49ers and finishing what you started, he was expected to have a really good defense. There was a top 5 defense without Bosa the year before. He got Bosa back, and by the end of the season, it felt like the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
But it broke down in the fourth quarter of the NFC Championship game, just like Salas did in the Super Bowl. So I guess in that sense, he does have unfinished business. And if the Niners win the Super Bowl next year, which they certainly could, then he'll have his pick of jobs.
Most definitely. And I do think that there were points in the season where the 49ers defense could not get off the field on third down. They were great on first and second. They would set up the ideal third down to get off the field and then just be incapable of executing on a third and long assignment. And that's pretty wild, to be such a great defense, but unable to close, unable to finish. And that's what bit him in the ass against the Rams, for sure.
It's true. So it'll be interesting to see if he can grow on his third and longs or if the Niners can maybe give him some better DBs. Both could help.
Most definitely.
What do you think about making Mariota Lance's backup? He's cheap and available. I like Mariota, but he seems like he plays 5 plays and then he gets hurt. I don't know. It's good.
I also don't know how cheap he actually is going to be. I feel like teams are pretty interested in Marcus Mariota because of the upside.
Yeah, he's trying to revive his career and get back as a starter somewhere. Can we please not complicate things to go after A-Rod? Both him and the Niners can't win. Why not join forces? Trey Lance can learn from A-Rod. I don't see the Niners traded all their first round picks. Isn't it hard to make that? How do you trade for A-Rod? You traded for Lance.
So hard to do. So I had my call-in show on the channel last night, and one of the call-in folks, Sean, was just adamant about this, and he presents a pretty interesting case for it. I just can't see it because of the idea that it would be such a detrimental move for the Packers organization if it worked out for the Niners, right? If they agreed to it, he goes to San Francisco and then wins some championships, the Packers would have so much egg on their face, it would be a complete meltdown. So I can't even imagine the Packers trading him within the NFC. But then to your point, what assets other than an unproven Lance at this point can you send?
Right. I mean, if Lance cost 3 firsts and a third, then what's Aaron Rodgers going to cost? You can't compare them. He would cost more. I don't understand how you would do that. Seems to me you already picked a quarterback. And there's no going back. There's no going back. So why don't you just give the kid a chance? I mean, I don't like Rodgers. There's something really unlikable about him. I don't really want to cover him. I just don't. I don't know. No on Rodgers. Not a fan. And I don't even know why. Maybe it's his face.